3 years after COVID-19 was released onto planet Earth, it became abundantly clear that the virus had taken on a life of its own and was spreading and growing stronger every month. In response to the threat on mankind, Elon Musk's Mars 2025 ships were put into early use, sending people in groups of 75 per ship to live in outer space until the virus was altogether extinguished. The World Health Organization has since launched 5,000 ships per year, and now, 20 years later, an estimated 7.5 billion people live off-planet in deep space.
Hi again. It's been about a week since my last log. The date is 2043, and today is Monday, November 30th. It's been 372 days since we left Earth. Oh, wow. Thanksgiving was last Thursday, and today we're leaving the International Space Station to return to deep space. Oh boy. I didn't realize this until our flight path was announced a couple of weeks ago, but apparently once a year from their departure from Earth, every ship is scheduled to visit the space station and resupply. So, everyone on board gets a year's supply of clean laundry since we can't wash anything in space. Like, really? How you expect that? We just dump our dirties at the station, bye-bye, and they take it down to Earth to clean, which makes this the most expensive laundry I've ever used. Can you believe it? Hey, and bonus, all of my useless trivia actually paid off. And I made a killing, like really, just selling answers to some of our crew at the pubs. Not sure why that's the drunk test to buy drinks, but hey, I'm not complaining. See ya.
It's been a long time since I've done one of these vlogs, Mr. Security Camera. So here goes. The date is sometime after Thanksgiving, which was was awesome. I celebrated my 1 year in space by having a special hamburger that I snuck on. Then I got busted and thrown into space jail. But they let me off a day afterwards to go to the space station, where I spent the rest of my annual allowances on trivia answers. And I had the best Thanksgiving ever! Space is awesome. But eventually I'm gonna sober up and have to clean the outside of the ship again. Oh, which is not not fun.
Captain's log, ship 2042 199163. We've just left the International Space Station with news of ship 2037140 being sent back to Earth for contamination of a ship-wide outbreak of salmonella, and news of ship 2029 0600229 whatever being sent, unfortunately. Well, that one exploded just outside the orbit of Jupiter. The cause is still under investigation, but look, based on the logs received during their most recent visit to the ISS, I am willing to bet it had something to do with the ship's cook getting space sickness. I mean, their last log was total nonsense. The crew members had all filed complaints about the mess halls. Get this, stuff like Gatorade being used for the instant mashed potatoes and broccoli pancakes being served with mint jelly. Ugh. Come on, people. Still, those poor souls. As for us, we're down to 71 crew members, with 4 staying behind for medic training, and 1 person continuing their jail time for smuggling a vacuum-sealed hamburger onto the ship miraculously. There were no crumbs or drips left behind from the year-old ketchup and buns, or else we might have been sent back to Earth as well for a deep cleaning and potential exposure to the still existent virus. Captain Pat out. Send.
Hello. International Space Station memo for date 2043, Monday, November 30th at 1900 hours. Officer log is for ship 204219er163. Crew member Sidney Harris, a 3-year probation order is hereby issued at all ISS bars and establishments serving alcohol. Mr. Harris was caught providing trivia answers to several crew members from ship 204219er163 while docked at the space station. This is most abominable and illegal behavior, and it will not be tolerated. Address memo to all ISS crew. Send. Lieutenant Randall out.
This is a private message for ship 2037-140561. Space Engineer Associate Chris Evans. Chris, if you're listening to this, you've likely survived what I believe was a listeria outbreak from the goat cheese artichoke I smuggled for you. So sorry it didn't keep and got you and everybody else sick. I'll never forgive myself for what's happened. And to prove it, I smuggled another one onto our ship, and I swear I'm going to eat it next time we leave the ISS, if I haven't heard back from you by then. Maybe I'll get lucky and return to Earth and find you so we can be together again. I will never, ever stop trying to get back to you.
Space.